visuals. Welcome back to the Vision Edge Entertainment News Podcast with me and Christ, where we are off to go watch hopefully some lots of carnage and blood and guts and gore and just fucking over the top shit. We're off to go see Final Destination. Bloodlines. It's Bloodlines, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My arms are skinny compared to yours.
Everyone's skinny compared to me. I'm fucking everywhere. I'm fucking chunky and
I'm losing
fat.
weight.
I'm obviously just gaining. I've got full on cankles, Richmond sausage fingers, fucking everything's full getting fat on me, pal. Even with fucking what's my head? 59.6 centimeters. My head roughly is. That's like I can't remember how many fucking feet that is. But yes, we're off to go see Final Destination, and you'll hear all about our thoughts and shit next week when we do a review. Like I said, hopefully it's just full on carnage and shit. I'm just going to quickly shout out this Final Destination thing. It always blew my mind when I watched Final Destination 5, and you realise that that's technically the first film, because at the end, you see them getting on the plane. When I first watched that, I was like, oh, because they do a good job of number 5 of making me forget what year we're in, with the technology and shit like that. Because obviously when you watch 5, you think you're carrying on and whatnot.
Honestly, it's been that long since I've watched them all. I don't even know what number this one is.
This would be 6.
Is it?
Yeah, this is the 6th one.
Fair enough.
They've been doing a lot of ad campaigns of having fake log trucks drive around cities with like the posters and all that kind of shit on. It does give you proper generational trauma. Like when you see certain shit. Like I always, when people mention sunbeds, I always see the sunbed scene when the people are getting fried and shit. I just fucking.
I was on about it to a lad I work with. Well, he's in the office down Birmingham, and I was on about that. We're going to see this. I've not seen half of them. I said, have you not? He says, no. I was about. I think first one I watched was like number 3, number 4.
Oh fucking hell!
I don't know.
So we missed the plane crash, the roller coaster.
Yeah. The iconic fucking log scene.
Yeah, the log scene. The logs.
Like you said, it's traumatized our generation.
Yeah. You'd see certain shit like that. You're like, oh my god, Final Destination. Right? It's just fucking. It's stupid and nuts, and I love it.
Yeah.
But yes, that's what we're gonna go see tonight. Anyway, I don't know what next week's viewing. If not, I know July's the busy month with the back-to-back. Superman, Fantastic Four, Jurassic Park, whichever order the fuck it is.
Yes.
I can't remember what's next week anyway.
No.
I'll stay on tune with that, Chris. I'll keep you updated with what's next week and shit.
Got to.
Are you up to date with everything this week?
Nope.
Oh, what have we missed? Have we missed everything?
Everything.
Missed everything.
The only thing I've watched is The Last of Us.
I was about to say, surely you've done Last of Us, didn't you? We might as well start there then quickly. With I won't. What the fuck's happening? Yeah, this week's The Last of Us, sir. Give us your little rundown of the episode anyway first.
I enjoyed this week's.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got the hospitals, we got to see Nora, we got to see Spores for the first time.
Yeah, it's disgusting, and I hate that word, spores.
Spores.
Yeah, I fucking hate that word. And I don't like seeing him in the wall, like half like the people infused with the
Popping out all the
yeah, making me feel sick as fuck.
mint.
I did not like I liked it, but I didn't like see it. Fuck you. That
We
we
got to see that obviously must see more of the Whistlers and what they're involved in with all the fucking Bible bashing and all that fucking shite and
yeah, that's the whole, because they had like the full on culty flames in the woods fucking hood, like fucking. Oh, I don't like cult shit either, let alone in Mushroom World. It's fucking disgusting.
Mushroom World.
But yeah, I had fun with this week's episode. Again, I've still been really enjoying the season. This is where I need to always, every week, because I watch it and I go, okay, I need to know what Chris is saying, because I don't know if I can. This week cemented for me is the inept the word? How useless Ellie just seems. She just seems unbelievably useless. She comes up them stairs like she's a schoolgirl on a fucking field trip going, and then you got Dina doing all of these plans, triangulating all this kind of shit. And I was like, again, this is where I don't know the characters as well as you. I'm like, is she not supposed to be quiet? She's like, I'm just dumb. And what?
No, like they've said, Ellie's the reckless one. Ellie just goes straight in, guns blazing. So
in the game, she's not calculated or smart or anything. You don't have to. Right. Okay.
No.
Well, at least that makes sense then.
It's like said, Dina does help you out a lot in game 2. Obviously, we got to see Jesse again, so Jesse's back.
I proper like him.
Tommy, who we'll see in the next episode.
Pissed me off that they said his name, but I didn't see him. I was like, oh no.
And then obviously we had a cutscene with Joel at the end.
Because then somebody said next week is an entire flashback episode.
It will be.
And the episode after is the last one. So this season's going to be a bit... Is it going to end on a massive boom or a what? Because for me, this has been a bit more flat than last season. It's been like, oh, if that's the case, obviously I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know.
Like I say, it's such a long game. The second one, you are looting a lot in Seattle, and you're in that theatre for a couple of days.
Yeah.
So you just do a lot of back and forth to the theatre.
That was as much as I love seeing that Jesse kid, because he's cool as fuck. When he rocked up and he found them at the right time, at the right way, I thought, yeah, this is the clutching at straws a bit here of how it got him and Tommy get to Seattle. I just knew you'd be in there. Oh, you just knew, did you? You just sort of, did you? I just thought, that's fucking mental. I'm glad you played that, because I've seen a lot of people online, and I didn't write anything down like I was going to do, because it's still in my head, and when fans of the games criticise shit, and I don't know what they're criticising or why they're criticising. And they're saying about how Ellie's completely different, but you just said she's not.
She's not.
So that leaves me in the middle, confused as fuck.
See, I think a lot of people are just backlashing the show because of Bella.
Which is part of my issue, but not for the same reasons.
I think that's what it is. It's yeah, it's just. I'm loving the show, and like I say, she has got issues and stuff like that, but I'm loving it.
I don't like her walk around like a penguin though. It's too like I'm just dumb. I definitely think the writing's dropped off from this one to season one. Season one I had zero flaws with, but then it's just parts. But then some parts I get. See when they went to the mushroom bitty and on the walls and that, I want to get proper swept into that and I want to see them carry on fighting big horrible. Is there not a boss or some shit you have to fight? I've heard somebody say.
Yeah.
In this area,
that's the big guy in the lower car park. That's where they blocked it all off and shit.
So will we see this before it ends out?
Possibly.
Oh, so then that's the argument of somebody saying it's going to end flat. Because if that's in the last episode, to me that won't be flat. If we're fighting big fucking huge monster bosses like that.
Because I reckon obviously season 3 will be more. There's a thunderstorm, so there'll be more floods, and you'll be on boat, and you'll be getting more. Yeah, season 3 will be a bit more intense because as we got onto the game, we're basically halfway through the game by then.
Yeah.
And then that's where we start interacting more with Abby, and that's where Abby starts. Well, like I say, we're playing as Abby.
Yeah.
So we get to know her side of the character. And
because we barely seen much of her, have we? Which is, but that's common. That's fine.
That's how the game plays out, yeah.
Well, that's fine then.
Well, you start off as it starts, you're Abby, and then you jump back to Ellie, and then that's it for a while, and then you jump back to Abby later on in the game.
I quite liked on the counter, because obviously for whatever reason all the shit on my feeds is just negative stuff about stuff. I saw a positive, and there was is it a botanist, somebody who's an expert in this plant sort of shit. They were saying. I was watching them do like a diagram and categorizing different mushrooms and shit, and they were saying Ellie might not necessarily be immune. The science behind it, she might have this opposite fungal thing, and he started explaining how people can get these fungal that would counteract these fungals, and he showed me about this whole civil war that happens in the mushroom world, and I was like, this is fucking interesting and gross as shit. But I'm loving like there's different fungals that if one attaches to one, they'll fight and have a mini. I don't think it's mushrooms fighting out there in the woods. Oh, it was proper blowing my mind because it's like, hey, this is the science behind the last. I thought, do you know what? Give me the science. I want to hit some fucking shit.
We still don't really know the full aspect and the story of why only. Well, we do. Well, we do. Because obviously she was born when her mum was bitten. And shit.
That's usually the MO of zombie shit anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. But we still don't know why she was the chosen one or whatever. Or will there be a cure at the end? We don't know.
No.
Obviously, game 3 will finish all that off.
I still thoroughly enjoyed it. I really liked the at the end when she's hitting Girly from Sabrina.
All right.
In the room.
everyone was thinking why she got a short hair and all that stuff, right? It's an Easter egg because she is the face for the new game that Naughty Dog are working on.
Yeah, she's popped up with quite a few little things now. Because I first really saw her in Sabrina the Teenage Witch. But yeah, I've seen that trailer. It's the space one where she goes to a computer and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
that does look good. To be fair,
yeah,
I want to get that.
I didn't realize some people saying, "Oh, why have they shaved her hair off?" But it's just because it's this little Naughty Dog into it. Yeah. Well, I didn't really bother. I didn't think why because I think everything I've seen her in, she's had short hair anyway. I've never like long hair.
But we've still got more new characters to introduce as well.
Yeah, I want to see more of the Watcher.
That'll be season 3.
What the fuck's his name?
Isaac.
You'll
see more of Isaac.
Yeah, definitely want to see more
you'll see more of Abby in season 3. You'll get to see Abby's side of things in season 3. I reckon.
Like I said, I'm still thoroughly enjoying it. It's definitely dropped off a little bit for me. Like I said, I just don't know some of the. Again, I don't want to criticize the writing too much because I don't know how much from the source material they're steering left or steering right. I have no idea, but from compared to how it was in the first one, I thought it was a lot more well structured, but I'm going off just the show here. I can't judge them both.
Yeah.
But no, still really enjoying it. I will say, I won't spoil it for you then. I had one of the most ugliest, disgusting, full-on snot-filled cries on Wednesday after Andor. Andor is finally done. It's finished. And the second, I don't know, because when was the last time you watched Rogue One?
Yeah.
Here. Did we do Rogue One here? Did we not just do the 9?
I don't know, did we?
I could be wrong. I'm sure we just did the 9.
I don't know now. We did the 3...
We did the originals, the prequels and the sequels. Yeah.
The originals and we did that? I don't know.
God, because as soon as it's finished, I put Rogue One on, because the second this finishes, you can just
straight into Rogue One.
Yeah, and then obviously as soon as Rogue One finishes, you can put straight on New Hope.
Yeah.
It's like the ending of Rogue One is 10 minutes before A New Hope. But oh my God. And as well, shout out to Andor, how much it's been fun. It's the first TV show in history to have 5 episodes back to back that are 9.5 and higher. Oh my God, this final fucking episode, Chris, were just out of this fucking world in the final shot. Something, I don't want to spoil it for you, but something happens and I saw it and I went, oh no, and then you see something and I just proper, I full on broke down like I just found out somebody had died or somebody had, your girlfriend just broke. It was fucking beautiful because I love how integral. Because in Star Wars, we see the moments of like Han and Leia and Luke and that all getting medals, and if it wasn't for you, the rebellion wouldn't happen. But of how so vitally important a lot of these characters are for the light side, the good side, winning overall against the Empire in the end. And it's just to see the work and to see the effort that went down with everybody involved in the early days of like the rebellion and shit, and to see the way that it pays off. And then like I said, going into Rogue One, oh fucking God. Absolutely, I think when this Andor finished, I thought, oh my God, I thought Daredevil was going to be my show of the year, and it might have to be. It might so far, Andor, because it was just the final shot, man. I highly recommend you do that if you haven't got Rogue One fresh in your head or anything like that. I highly recommend you finish.
Yeah.
I know you've got a few to do, and you might not have enough time this weekend because you'll have like 6 to do you not?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because you didn't see all the
No.
last week's. I think you said you didn't do last week's.
No, I never. But like I said, tomorrow, it's going to be hopefully a weekend, but that's changed.
Yeah, plans have changed.
Tomorrow will be my lazy day. I'm going to stick my fucking wind deflectors on, give the car a clean, and then I'm just going to chill.
You might not want to spend it all on Andor though, because that's going to be like, fuck it. If you do Rogue One as well, it's going to be like 8-ish hours. So you might not want to waste it all on even though it wouldn't be wasted because fuck me, it was fucking phenomenal. Yeah, and obviously I want your thoughts anyway, because you've been missed on this season so far, so I want your thoughts anyway. Hopefully you can at least give us your thoughts next week on just the show then, because obviously if you haven't got time for Rogue One, maybe you do, whatever it is you do.
Hopefully I'll get it finished by next week. Hopefully.
Yeah, honestly, I can't stress to you enough just how beautiful, because the way Cassian's story ends in Rogue One, to see something happen in here, it's just, oh my God, it just fucking warms your fucking heart up and it just makes you so happy. I've honestly, obviously, the Star Wars, my favourite character of all time is Obi-Wan Kenobi, and you always get drawn to the dudes with the lightsabers and all this kind of shit. But like the last few stuff, like Poe Dameron from the sequel trilogy is one of my favourites. The Mando, I fell in love with him. And Cassian Andor, a character which was, it's fine, whatever. And after seeing this story, he's one of my favourite characters, but he might even be my second favourite character. It might go Obi, Andor, then Mando. I honestly love Cassian so much. And I went again, watched Rogue One, thought, yeah, pretty cool, whatever. And then to have this play out, just so fucking awesome.
Yeah, hopefully I'll try and get it all sorted next time I'm round. It's just...
And it's quite cool that it's a weird trilogy in itself. I know it's 2 series, but you can do your Andor, Rogue One. You can have this little mini trilogy. Well, it wouldn't be mini because it's 2 seasons of, and then boom. But yeah, I won't harp on too much because you have not seen it. We got the first proper full-length trailer for Superman, and as much as I'm not a Superman guy, I am fairly excited for this film.
I've not seen any trailers this week.
Did it rock up yesterday? Did it drop yesterday? It was very recent when it dropped, but I'm all up. I'm going to go full hog and take my Superman hater hat off and watch this. You'll be like, wait, come on, Superman, let's do some shit. Because I think this looks so much fun. And there's fucking moments that I'm like, please don't fuck up Crypto. Because I know what you like, James Gunn. You made me fucking destroy myself with Guardians 3 and Little Animals. Don't fucking do shit with Crypto.
Don't fuck it up, man.
He looks so adorable in this. What have you got for us anyway, sir?
I don't know. I don't even know what we did last week. Honestly, but my brain is just...
frazzled.
It's in sleep mode.
Well, luckily, you're about to watch a film that you don't need to think about whatsoever. You can sit there and go, bloody guts.
Bloody guts. I think I'm there.
Yes.
What was the date last week?
8th or something like that. When you were here, or just...
Did we talk about The Conjuring?
Well, we mentioned it because I said I saw the trailer.
Yeah. What was that then?
Yeah, because I brought up the case about how it's about Demon and it was sexually assaulted and everything. Oh my god, I'm bleeding again. Every time you come on, I'm bleeding.
It's not me. Season 3 of Foundation will be hitting Apple TV on the 11th of July.
Lovely.
I like Foundation.
Yeah, you spoke highly of it every time you've brought it up.
Yeah, it's really good, really good. I think we've talked about this one. I don't know. FNAF 3.
Yes, you mentioned that last week, definitely.
We talked about that one.
Yeah. I don't know if you realise sometimes when you do your little just mumble, you quite often go into Mario. I don't know why, if that's a subconscious thing, you quite often go into Mario. Oh, do we need to pause, sir?
No, I'll bring it back after. Avengers Doomsday will be divided into 2 parts.
Okay, so Infinity War Endgame kind of crack.
Infinity War Endgame kind of crack. So we're going to get part 1 on the 1st of May, 2026.
Okay.
And then we're getting part 2 on the 1st of December, 2026.
So we're getting both in the same year,
Both in the
though?
same year,
Right,
just
good.
about 6 months.
Are they sticking with this? Is it still going to be Doomsday and then Secret War? Are they still naming it, or is it going to be like Doomsday Part 1, or is it... Because obviously, last time we heard it was Avengers Doomsday, then Avengers Secret War.
No, I think this is just Doomsday.
So it's going to be Doomsday and then like a Doomsday Part 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
I think. Ted, the sequel, is in the works.
Wait.
TV series.
I was going to say, because we already had 2 films. Oh, you did season 1, didn't you?
Yeah.
It was so much fucking fun.
I like Ted.
Young Mark Wahlberg, that little lad playing him, he's quite, and I love that Boston accent.
Boston.
Yeah, I'll take some more Ted.
Boston. All right. A load of army shit.
Have you done Negan and Thingy yet? Oh, you said you haven't done anything. Yeah, I think...
I didn't even notice that it was back on until last night.
I mean, I didn't hate it, but I don't know, every time a Walking Dead project just comes out, I'm like, yeah, I'm loving Negan, but I don't know, I feel like the spark for the Walking Dead universe is just, unless they bring out another Rick thing, Because the characters I'm still loving, but I'm just like I said, I'm ready to just put them to bed.
Yeah.
And just chill.
We've got a little snippet of season 2 of Fallout.
Right, I didn't see that.
That's out in December, and we're going to be Las Vegas.
Which is one of the games anyway, isn't it?
Games anyhow, yeah. We are getting a solo series, the part of the TMNT universe. There's going to be a Shredder series.
Oh, hell yeah. Wait, so will this be... Because what we're doing going forward with TMNT, they sticking with like the animation stuff of like Mutant Mayhem, or is this live action shit? What's this?
I don't know. This is
because at the minute, the last thing we had obviously was Mutant Mayhem, which you still haven't done either, have you?
No. Well, this says it's getting its own solo series, so I don't know if it's going to be a new thingy or I don't.
Maybe it's just on its own.
No.
Is it? Does it say if it's young Shredder? Is it?
Doesn't say.
Well, I'm curious anyway.
Doesn't say. As we know, it's confirmed season 3 of The Last of Us is happening. Happy Gilmore 2 will be released on Netflix on the 25th of July.
That's July, is it?
Yes.
I like that about Happy Gilmore.
Season 2 of Landman has been confirmed, and we haven't got a date yet, but it's happening. Oh, what's everyone ringing me? Bear with me.
We can pause, sir. We can pause. And we are back.
We are back. So that's that. I've got 2 left.
That was Landman, by the way.
That was Landman. It has been confirmed. I only got confirmed yesterday.
You're going in the bottle, you creep.
Ryan Kia Armstrong, which was that young lass in Star Wars Skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the oldest sort of one of the
the one with the attitude and shit.
Yeah.
Her, she has been confirmed. She will be playing alongside what's her face, Sarah Michelle Gellar for the new Buffy the Vampire series.
Oh, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah, that
nice.
That's that one. And finally, we'll finish with a guy that you perv on, Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, hell yeah.
That Creed is getting a spin-off.
Right, is this what you said ages ago about his daughter or something? Or just it's a
different spin-off. We still don't know what that one's going on with that one. This one is called Delphi. Now, this is going to be more concentrated on the gym because obviously the gym's called Delphi Gym.
Mm-hmm.
The plot story is following young boxers who train at the gym. Michael B. Jordan is executive producer, as well as Daredevil writer Marco Ramirez.
Nice.
And that's all we've got so far.
Oh, well, I'll take some more Creed shit, not a problem.
And that's all work shit. And so that's that.
Going off Michael B. Jordan, we got Ryan Coogler's. I know he's not directed, he's produced it. So I've got even more hope for it. The Ironheart trailer come out as well. I can't remember that streaming now.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
I've seen a stillage.
Her suit looks awesome. I'm so ready for this, and I'm down for this. And obviously, with his name still being sort of semi-attached, I'm up for some Ironheart. Hopefully, it doesn't let down.
Hopefully, it doesn't let down.
I don't think there's any other little trailers and stuff that I've seen. Like I said, this week's just been fucking full on. Are you up to date with Mobland?
No.
Yeah. How many you in that?
The last episode I watched was they went to the funeral.
See, did you? Oh, so you didn't watch the one after that? You saw thingy ending. Oh, we won't take war. You saw all of that end. The episode that happened. Was it? No, yeah. What happened at the end of the episode?
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything.
That they don't want war, but if they see
Eddie,
the young lad.
Yeah, he's a fucking annoying little rat.
I know. He will get done in.
Did anything explode? I don't want to spoil anything for you.
Oh, yes. The Mercedes blew up.
I need to quickly point out as well, right, because when we last spoke about Mobland, I was completely up to date, and I thought that was the end of season 1. That's why I thought that, because I didn't do that on day 1. I did all of them. And I thought, and that's the cliffhanger falling foot. No, it's not. It's episode 10. It's going to be the last one. We're up to episode 7. I was like, so every week I was like, oh, fuck. I'm glad. And it's quite cool because where we are now, I don't know what route they're going to plan on taking. I won't spoil anything, but it looks like there might be a Mobland like sort of international with the criminal underground of different countries and shit potentially. I don't know. Just you'll see as further you go on.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've been enjoying it.
I'm loving it. I like Mobland.
It's a bit. The only thing that's really doing my fucking tits in, and it's so backwards, is Pierce Brosnan's Irish accent. Considering he's Irish in real life, his Irish accent's horrible. Because obviously he talks. If you listen to him, I think you'd think he's English normally. But I just always think you're an Irish lad. Surely you'd be able to do better. But his Irish accent proper goes out sometimes, and you're like, oh no. But Maeve, what the fuck's her Helen? Not Helen Mirren. What's her real name?
Yeah,
it's Helen Mirren in it. Yeah. She's a little bastard in it.
She is.
Which it's quite cool. I love. Tom Hardy does some great acting. Like there's moments where he gets into a situation, somebody says something, and he has like a breath, and he can sometimes walk very robotic, but it plays off really, really well in here, which I'm absolutely loving. I always love a show as well where there's like a little fucking rat informant police, but like they're communicating with somebody that they don't know they're policing. It's such shit out. I loved as well when we see the chopped up body and they point out the big dick. I was like, thank you putting that up. There's some really great... The Paddy stuff, like, oh shit, okay, so where will you be at? They show you flashbacks of Paddy, the name's not Paddy, but Paddy and Tom Hardy when they were in prison as younger kids.
Yeah.
And you've seen sort of stuff that's happened with the guard. Yeah. There's like a weird arc going off there where he's reminiscing about it. And I'm thinking, do we need the side story of got bummed in prison? Revenge arc? I don't know if we needed that stuff in there. I mean, if he gets his like revenge and shit, fair enough, but... No, I'm absolutely thoroughly... And it's like I said, a lot of British shows I don't proper get sucked into. But when they're brilliant, I don't...
As you know me, I don't really do a lot of British shit, but I'm enjoying this one.
Yeah, with Guy Ritchie and this kind of world that he loves, and he's worked in this sort of gangstery sort of thing.
See, I couldn't get into Gangs of London or whatever.
Gangs of London was... I prefer this to Gangs of London, but Gangs of London was good. I did enjoy that. But yeah, like the likes of the Peaky Blinders, or I'll even go to like an in-betweeners. When British stuff's done amazingly, I'm sucked right in. But I don't do like this sort of... A lot of people watch... there was it not SWAT? There was like a British police show when they do like raids and all that kind of shit. And I'm not really massive into that kind of stuff. But
Downton Abbey.
Yeah, again, people love it, but yeah, it's just...
it was quite big, wasn't it?
I don't quite understand what Downton Abbey's whole plot and story is. Like, is there a cliffhanger? Is it, oh no, the stable boy's been caught? Is that kind of cliffhanger? I don't know. There was a Victorian-y style show that Laura loved. I can't remember what that's called now. But that showed a lot of like there was a moment where there was a hot air balloon falling on somebody and everyone was trying to run after it. I was like, is this legit? Is this...
Oh, is that not something to do with midwives?
It was on Netflix. I can't remember. It was a lot of like Richie Earl. Veronica's coming in her new gown to the ball.
No, it's not. My sister's watched something too. It's called Midwives or something.
Is it called The Midwives?
I think it's called The Midwives.
Maybe it was that. I don't know.
I don't know.
It could be anyway. Something I've watched this week, sorry, which you've already seen. We saw it at the cinema, and I did Nosferatu again. Absolutely, just fucking still loved it so much. I've redone. Sorry, it's online. Warfare's a HD online, so if at any point over the weekend you want to get on your Dungeon site and watch that, phenomenal. Still completely adore that. I really need to watch Sinners again. I need to watch. Fuck me, I watched it once at cinema with you and twice on my Todd. Just because oh my god, I just love it so much. So that, I need that to come out ASAP because I need to do that again. It's a film that's been just playing on my head so much. I can't wait to get to the end of the year and talk about my favourite shit. That's going to be in so many, at the minute, going to be in so many #1 spots. Have you seen the images of Godzilla being put around from -1 but with green atomic breath and stuff? No. I don't know if that's legit. It's come from Godzilla's official stuff, but I don't know. And it's quite cool at the minute. We're having sorry, I'm just rambling because we are at... Yeah, we're right for a minute. The Marvel and Godzilla currently do crossovers, so you've got like Spider-Man versus Godzilla, Fantastic Four, X-Men versus Godzilla and shit like that. And in each one, shit happens. Like in the Spider-Man one, he gets covered in venom and symbiote, so it's Godzilla symbiote, and you're like, oh my fucking god. And each one's just felt like an epic event. They're all one-shots, so eventually at some point I'm going to put them all in thingies and frame them somewhere. because they are so much fucking fun just to see these heroes that because they're not necessarily just completely against Godzilla. Like we have one where in that Hulk versus Godzilla and Godzilla turns Hulk and it's like, oh my god, does the guy need any more fucking enhancements? Gee, it's already Godzilla. So that's fucking just been beautiful as fuck.
Beautiful.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna sit down again at some point and just do all of Andor straight into the original trilogy. I'm not gonna do any extra shit. I'm just gonna do all of Andor again, into Rogue One, into New Hope, and then Empire and Return of the Jedi.
I just need to catch up on my programs and whatever else I need to catch up on. It's just.
That's what I mean. I recommend you should, but I don't know if you want to spend a whole Saturday just watching Andor and Star Wars. You might want to spread it out a little bit more.
Gaming. I've not even done any gaming for the past 2 weeks. It's just being a dad on a weekend and fucking working.
Yeah.
And I've just been like, can't even be bothered.
Absolutely zonked.
Just fucking zonked going in.
Yeah,
just firing Big Bang. Big Bang just gets butched all the time.
You're not even wrong, mate, because I have the exact same. See, when I'm in like a hole of I've done everything and I just need some generic background noise, I'll make Mother or South Park.
Yeah.
And sometimes, especially with South Park, I'll just like get on, bomb, okay, season 5, episode 6, there we go, carry on. I'll just boom, there you go. I won't even worry about starting it from the beginning, or even if I do the same episode over it, as long as I've just got the same in the background, I don't care.
Yeah, I've repeated Big Bang too. Fucking God knows how
It's a comfort watch. It's a comfort watch, mate. Everybody has comfort watches that they just.
I still love it. I still laugh. It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, there's still, and the bits that you cry, like again, I'll whenever at How I Met Your Mother, no matter what I'm doing, no matter how many times I see it, the scene where Lily rocks up at the pub and she tells Marshall about his dad dying.
Yeah.
I will always know what I'm doing. I'll always turn and just sit and look, and just because he's the way, because I think Jason Segel said to him about there was 3 things that they were going to potentially tell him, and he wasn't going to find out until they actually shot it. And so when he reacts, you're like, oh my god! And then you have the episode about like last words and all that kind of stuff, and it's So I know exactly what you mean. The same bits.
Yeah, I love it. It's fucking stupid. I even fucking word half of the shit before they word.
Yes.
That's how fucking invested in this program I am.
We're about to say shit, and then it's shit that it's annoying because I reference like again I can only go off How I Met Your Mother. So like when they say like when some people say it's generally the thing and they go general, they do like a little mini joke and all that kind of stuff. Oh, the good thing with How I Met Your Mother, like sometimes there's musical numbers like Barney with the Suit song.
Yeah.
And when that comes up, 1, 2, no, and you just sing along to it and all that kind of shit. It's just so dumb and silly and over the top. Yeah. And a lot of people though as well can't watch shows like that with laughing in the background. But I kind of zones out. I kind of forget that it's. I understand why some people might get taken out of it, and I always thought it was a weird thing that they chucked in to just hear people laugh.
It is weird, isn't it?
But yeah, I always quite often zone out and forget about that anyway. So it's you forget about it easily. But no, phenomenal show. But yes, we are doing Final Destination tonight. Any of you little buggers listening, please go sob your eyes out to Andor. Check out Superman trailer. Check out Ironheart. And The Bear season 4 is out in like a month or so. All streaming, all episodes out. So I'll be smashing the shit out of that.
We'll be smashing the shit out of that.
There's people stressing in a kitchen. It's so nonsensical, but fuck me, I love it.
Yeah, it's like I started watching it and it was just so hectic. It was just like going, I was like, what the fuck?
It makes no sense why it's so stressful. Honestly, absolutely, I'm sat there watching it going, it's just people making food. But like the people in the chef world, they must have I always say it a lot, I never understand why it has to be so army. Like, yes, chef. No, I'm thinking, you're just making food. But obviously it's like a thing that's in there. I don't come from that world where it's. I like as well when they like, because there's a lot of fast moving, like on your left, chef, or turning right so everybody knows where everybody's going. I'm thinking, you're just in there because somebody needs to fucking get some energy and shit. It doesn't need to be.
I couldn't do it.
No chance. Especially, I will never ever understand why. I know it's, I guess in some way, shape or form, it's art and stuff. But I will never understand why it's a big plate with a little leaf and this and the sauce on like that. And they turn the plate and I'm thinking, it's going to get mushed up.
It's going to get mushed up, and that little fucking one mouthpiece will cost you maybe about £100.
Yeah, it's like the equivalent to me. I see it's somebody doing a nice painting, and then they give it to you, and you just like smash it up. To me, it's the same equivalent because it's a nice art and food, and you're just going to smash it up with your mouth. But again, like I said, it's a world that I don't come from, so there's obviously shit there I'll never understand. But I don't know. I
know a chef, so we can ask him.
Yeah. Is he one like? Is it gourmet? The word? One of them proper.
I don't know. It's just at a restaurant in Kendal. That's all I know.
A fancy one.
It's decent.
Yeah, please ask him all this because it's stuff that I've. Like, I don't know. Obviously, be respectful. You should be respectful constantly, but to the level where, like, yes, chef, yes, chef. I'm thinking, why are you eating the? Please ask all this. I don't understand.
I want to know what they do when people send food back. What do you do when people send food back?
Spitting it.
Spitting it.
As a customer, like, if I were ever to go to, I don't care about, as long as you're not presenting it with, like, fucking beaten up, I don't give a shit how, like, if they, line up there and there's pits there, and the way they're like, I don't care. I'm not.
The opposite side is just fucking sit there, take pictures.
Oh, I'll never understand that. No, I love the videos of girls doing it, and lads will wait for it to just smash it up because it's so. Imagine caveman had access to phones, and that's what they were doing. They just managed to fight off a fucking woolly mammoth. They're about to eat, and they're quickly and the next thing they're getting attacked by a saber-tooth because they're too busy. It's just, it's always weird. I can maybe let it go if you are at some sort of Gordon Ramsay thing that it's got like a year waiting list and something you're never probably going to experience again. I can maybe understand that.
Yeah.
But not like, you got Woodies and people like, I'm a pizza, calm, quick, lovely date nights. Like, fuck, but there again, at the same time, I'll happily get Funko Pops and take pictures of them. So maybe it's just all a bunch of fucking idiocracy.
Yeah.
And stupidness.
Stupidness.
Yes, I think we've got our hands on the Switch as well coming. Fuck me. I'm gonna try my absolute hardest. Believe it. I'm gonna say this for the first time in my life, Chris.
You're gonna stop spending
for the next at least 2 months. Nothing major is coming out for 2 months. Right? No Pokemon cards. I'm all up to date. No new Lego sets. No nothing. So I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna try my hardest to buckle up. And just try not to fucking go sick. I'm going to try my absolute hardest.
Well, you can send me it if you need be.
So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to do good.
Try your best to do good.
Like we'll see if that fucking plans out anyway and whatnot. Chris has got his potential homework for the weekend anyway. We'll see if he does get catch up with Andor or any of his other shows that he does. We'll let you know all about Final Destination next week. Like I said, I'm not expecting this to be a brilliant film. I'm just expecting it to be a massive fucking car crash of dumbness. What did we? Sorry, I'm just trying to waste 5 minutes. I want it to set off. What's the big thing in this? I know there's something where there's a load of people at the top of a building. Is that the big disaster? The trailer obviously shows the guy in the tattoo shop and the barbecue where there's glass and the ice. I don't know if they've actually really shown it. I think the big disaster is like a big building falling.
I don't know. I don't think we've shown
We definitely haven't been shown much. If not, anyway, definitely not. But there you go.
Hurry up.
Right, we will end it there, people. Thank you so much for listening. Me and Chris are going to have a little wander in the fucking ridiculous heat. See if Chris stays. I don't think it's a mega long film anyway. I think we get out at like 9:45 or some shit. I'll be coming right in. And I'll be able to cool out. I can't stay up for the life of me this week with the heat. I cannot stay up for me. For the life of us. That's a pain in the ass. But anyway, visuals, thank you for bringing the news down, Christ. You had a start.
Thank you.
And hopefully you can have a day of entertainment and fun.
Hopefully tomorrow can be such a lazy day.
Yeah, everyone needs a nice fucking lazy day. And my Sunday, not tomorrow, will be stressful because it's Newcastle Arsenal. So there will be a lot of fucking tense, cunts happening. But anyway, visual saying, listen, more, keep it on, keep it on.
And as always, people, same in last week, stay hydrated because it is warm up there.
Some genuine advice.
Wear some sun cream, some Factor 5, and love you, bye.
Some Factor 5 and water.